What's up, guys? It's your boy Bagelsmith here with another One Piece trading card game opening, and today I have 3 boxes of Royal Blood OP10. Let's get these moved over, but this is my case finale here. So boxes 10, 11, and 12 of my case. Finally here. Expecting a lot of hits here. Only one more secret rare, and everything else should be either character alts plus one what's it called, one special card that we're still owed here. So yeah, lots of stuff we still need to get. Still want to see Divine Departure, still want to see potentially Manga Law. Also something that slipped my mind, haven't seen either of the alternate arts of the secret rares yet, so it would be nice to get those. Fingers crossed we get everything we want, because we are running out of slots to get them in. Now let's get cracking here on these 3 boxes, starting with this box. Expecting good things here. Always expecting good things. Rares are Anel and Sabo. Right. I already mentioned this, but chronologically here, I think OP10 came out in April. I'm opening this in September. September 2025. So there is a ton of stuff for me to open. I'm probably going straight into starter decks 23, 28. Rares are Senior Pink and Frankie. But yeah, as I was saying, after this, I'm going straight into starter decks 23, 28 and OP11, the Fist of Divine Speed, where there's some more very exciting cards in that set as well. Rares are Sanji and Marco. Rares are Divine Departure and Mihawk, and our first alternate art Dawn. Whoa, there it is. Rares are Zoro, and we have alternate art Law. We were just talking about this. This is the alternate art of the secret rare. And this is also, I guess the character himself is what's superimposed on the manga rare, if we do see it. So very similar to this, but I was hoping to see these alternate art secret rares, and look at that, we got Law. Again, cool action shot here of Law. I think during Wano. Hard to tell. This is not during Wano, actually. It's still cool art of him. I like the effects. The bubbling in the background kind of reminds me of like the first gen like Pokemon boosters, you know? Those first edition holographic Charizard Blastoise. Kind of reminds me of that. But yeah, cool looking card. Nice hit. All right, guys, we officially kicked off this box here in this video with a very good hit of alternate art secret rare Law. Maybe a teaser of things to come. Maybe a manga rare in our sights, potentially. We'll see. Lots more packs to open. Rares are Left in My Family and Smoker. Rares are Shiryu and Lin, and our second alternate art Dawn. There you go. There you go. Rares are Smiley and Hawkins. Things flying all over the place. Oh. Rares are Luffy and I Will Guide You. This is my 5th box being open tonight, so I have an enormous pile of booster pack wrappers to the side of me here. It's growing quite quickly. Where's our Damned Punk and Sugar? Rares are Leo and Chopper. Rares are Beiji and Super Rare Kairos. All right, guys, halfway through the box. 1 hit under our belt so far. Still need a bunch of super rares. Got both of our nons. Still have no idea what type of box this is. Could be a character all, could be a secret rare, could be a special. We will know soon enough. There we go. Rares are Mihawk and Virgo. Rares are Nell and super rare Kuzan. Rares are Frankie and super rare Kid. There we go. Rares are Zoro and Radio Knife. Eight more packs to go, guys. Still looking for more hits here. Haven't seen anything yet. Rares are Violet and super rare Doflamingo. Rares are Sanji, and we have alternate art super rare Tashigi. Of course, this is Tashigi here. Inside Smoker's body, but using her sword. This is pretty cool art of her. Yeah, Punk Hazard. What a crazy arc. Kick things off, then set up Dressrosa. Also set up things with Kaido down the line. And this crazy part where Lost swapped hearts and souls with a bunch of people, so got these crazy characters going on. But yeah, nice hit. All right, guys, there's our second hit. I don't think we get anything else. I think we're owed a couple 2-character hit boxes, which is fine. And I think the secret rare is going to come in the special box, or the special card box. There's our Luffy and Cavendish. It's also entirely possible that I could get a 3-hit box. I might be owed that, and I just don't know it. Miscounted. I'm pretty sure we got like most of them at the beginning. Rares are Those Who Left in My Family and Sure You. All right, guys, 4 more packs to go. Man, these cards are slippery. Koala. There we go. Rares are Sabo and Super Rare Tashigi. Rares are Sugar and Super Rare Monet. Rares are Marco and Smiley. And the final pack of this box here, guys. Remember to stick around. Right after this pack, I'll be going into box number 2. Rares are Divine Departure and Beiji. All right, folks, here's box number 2. Box number 11 of the case. Last box was 2 alternate arts. I think we're going to get 2 of those with one of the two of those 2 character art boxes. Maybe hope for one that's 3, and then one of these last 2 boxes is going to be the special rare box. There we go. Let's get into this. Maybe we'll see the Luffy secret rare alts. Also, you know what? Maybe we'll see a treasure rare. I forget what the treasure rare is for this set. It might be Lucky Roo, I think. Rares are Violet and Anel. Rares are Shiryu and Sugar. Rares are Luffy and Cavendish. Well, we'll see something back there. Rares are Frankie, another alternate art, alternate art Smoker. Yeah, it's funny. I have to compare with the Tashigi I just got. I wonder if they're meant to like go together. They look so similar in terms of the background. But yeah, cool art of a Smoker here. Smoker in Tashigi's body. Like the patterning style stuff here. Holographic on his weapon. Very cool stuff. Yeah, good to see another character alt here that we haven't seen yet, so nice hit. Well, guys, first hit out of the way for this box with Smoker. Let's see what else we get here. There's our Divine Departure and Beiji. There's our Sanji and Laugh at My Family. There's our Sabo and Super Rare Kairos. There's our Marco and Doflamingo. There's our smiley, and I will guide you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Whoa, rares are Virgo, and we have, I believe this is it. We have special rare, special card, Charlotte Pudding. Oh my, there we go. I think of the special cards available in OP10, this is definitely one of the two I wanted. The other one being, of course, Whitebeard. I think he's probably one of the more sought after cards in this set, but super cool to get Pudding here. Just hanging out in the Whole Cake Islands, eating sweets. I forget what the guy's name is there. The little blue guy. It's probably one of Mama's spirits tunes. I forget what they're called. Her little entourage where she puts some of her soul into everyone and everything. Yeah, really cool art here. Like some of the holographic effects, but just a cool scene painted out here. So, yeah, nice hit. Well, there we go, guys. We got our second hit. And it was Pudding. Special card Pudding. Happy to get her. Rares are Lib and Leo and our first alternate art Don. So that means our last hit in this box should be Secret Rare Luffy. Sets up our last box just to be character alts, I'm pretty sure. Rares are Senior Pink and Super Rare Kuzan. Alright guys, halfway through the box here. So I'll need to pick up a couple Super Rares and a Dawn. And I think our Secret Rare hit. And then we'll be done with this box. Rares are Zoro and Hawkins. Rares are Liberation and Mihawk. Rares are Chopper and Super Rare Kid. Rares are Beiji and Super Rare Rebecca. Whoops. Rares are Damned Punk and Marco, and our second alternate art Dawn. There we go. Rares are Senior Pink and Sanji. Rares are Violet and Super Rare Monet. And there it is. Rares are Smiling and Secret Rare Luffy. This is now 4-4 for the Luffys in the case. The last Secret Rare to pick up here, as expected in our special box with Pudding. So, yeah, not much else to say about Luffy. Cool looking art. So yeah, nice hit. Guys, so secret rare hit. We only have one more super rare to pull, and then that's probably it for this box. Rares are Smiley and super rare Tashigi. Rares are Damned Punk and Luffy. Rares are Virgo and NL. Guys, here comes the last pack of this box. Remember to stick around. I'll be going straight into box number 3 right after this. Rares are Sugar and Radio Knife. All right, guys, here we are. Box number 3, my final box of my case of OP10. We got the special box out of the way, so now this should just be character alts. Expecting 2, hoping for 3. But I'm pretty sure I've counted right along the way here, and I've had 4 3-hit boxes. I don't think I'm going to get any more than that. But let's hold out some hope here. And of course, there's lots I want, and there's probably more cards available to pull than what I actually want. So we will see what we get. If anything, I really want to see the Divine Departure alternate art for the event card. I think that would be best case scenario that I would want. There's our Dan Punk and Marco. There's our Violet and Smiley. There's our Sugar and Radio Knife. There's our Beiji and super rare Monet. There's our Luffy and Virgo and our first alternate art Dawn. There's our Senior Pink and Sanji. Come on. Ugh. There's our Smiley and Damned Punk. There's our Frankie and super rare Kairos. Rares are Marco and super rare Kuzan. Rares are Nell and Zoro. Rares are Hawkins and Super Rare Kid. Rares are Divine Departure and Shiryu. All right, guys, hitting the halfway point here. Still no hits yet. This box is it's holding its secrets close here. So let's see what we get in the second half of the box here. Rares are Leo and Cavendish. There we go. Rares are Mihawk and Super Rare Rebecca. Rares are Liberation and another alternate art Rebecca. And this is the second time we've now seen this alternate art, unfortunately, as we're dwindling down to our last slots here in this case. But another alternate art Rebecca. Yeah, nice hit. Guys, I could feel my hopes fading away as I pulled the Rebecca. Not that it's a bad card, but you know. You want all your alternate art slots to go to new cards at least. Rares are Lim and Laugh at My Family. Rares are Sugar and alternate art Doflamingo. Now, this is a card we have not picked up yet, so at least happy for that. Yeah, cool looking art of Doflamingo's Super Rare. Kind of same color scheme as Corazon, except for all the pink. Corazon's like black, I think. Yeah, cool looking action shot of Doflamingo. Crazy texturing. Like seeing all the strings come out of his fingers. So yeah, cool card here. Nice hit. All right, guys, we got 2 hits, but it's time to break out the copium here. I actually think this is a 3-hit box. After everything I've been saying, it's actually 3 hits now. Because I need to get, I want to get the Divine Departure, guys. Rares are Hawkins and Anel. Will the One Piece gods be nice to me? Will they recognize I've miscounted and they'll give me a 3rd hit? I don't know. Rares are Leo and Corazon, super rare. Rares are Violet and I Will Guide You. Last 4 packs here. Still need a super rare, still need one more alternate Dawn. And then, of course, our 3rd hit. I wish. Rares are Sabo and Chopper. Rares are Cavendish and super rare Tashigi. Rares are Shiryu and Radio Knife, and our 2nd alternate art Dawn. And the last pack of this box. Remember to stick around. I'll be recapping all of the hits of these boxes as soon as I get through this pack. Focus up. Focus up. Wait, too focused. Focus down here. This camera. All right. Come on. Where's our Virgo and Violet? All right, guys. Thanks for watching today. Here are the hits, starting with box number 1 here. Of course, we have our alternate art Dons. Oops. We have super rares in order we pull them with Smoker, Kairos, Kuzan, Kid, Doflamingo, Tashigi, and Monet. And then for our hits, we had the alternate art secret rare Law. And we had alternate art Tashigi. Right, second box here. Of course, alternate art Dons as they focus. There we go. Super rares in order we pull them with Kairos, Doflamingo, Kuzan, Kid, Rebecca, Monet, Tashigi. And then for our hits, we had Smoker. And our last special card with Charlotte Pudding. Oh. And our last secret rare, Monkey D. Luffy. Those there. Actually, let me flip those around. And then the box we just opened, box number 3, alternate art Dons. Yeah. Super rares in order we pull them with Monet, Kairos, Kuzan, Kid, Rebecca, Corazon, Tashigi. And then for hits, we had Rebecca and Doflamingo. So there we go, guys. Hold on, let me just shuffle these cards around here. You guys don't need to see the super rares. We're here to see these guys. But yeah, there is the final hits here. Fortunately, didn't get to see Divine Departure. I don't know if that's a harder to hit card or not, but I just was under the impression it's just a normal alternate art. Maybe I might have to pick that up myself later. I really want that card. But yeah, otherwise pretty happy. Of course, no manga, but I never go in really expecting a manga anyway. Happy to see at least one alternate art of the secret rare, and I'm pretty happy with Pudding for the alternate or the second special card. Oh yeah, you see this? Wait, this is pretty cool. If camera focuses here. I haven't seen alternate arts do this in a while. Or ever, actually. If I can hold it still here. You can see they kind of join in the middle. And it's like one art. Isn't that cool? I like when cards do that. I don't see it often in One Piece, but I do see it often in like other games or like Pokemon. Where they grow up through evolutions, or multiple Pokemon are like in one landscape. Stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's cool that those two cards interact like that. But alright guys, that is it for OP10 for stuff I have. I don't think I even picked up it wasn't a double pack, it was a tin set. I couldn't find those anywhere. So recently I'm of the mind, if I can't pre-order it and I can't get an MSRP, then it's out of my mind, you know. Not going for the master set, I'm going for my collection. That's how I define it. It's basically whatever I can get MSRP. So yeah. Looking beyond OP10, I've got what do I have? I have OP11 stuff. I had the starter decks 23 through 28, which I'll review. Those also have, I believe, a booster pack in them, so I'll probably be pulling those out of there and opening them up with my first box. And then I have OP11 itself, the Fist of Divine Speed. Looking forward to that set. Of course, a couple more alternate art event cards that are looking to be cool to pull if I can get them. Plus, it's manga Gear 4 Snake Man, and the special, I'll call it special rare cards with the gold and silver Gear 5 Luffy, which have been very sought after. The gold one seems to be also very expensive, kind of like on par with signed Oda card or like Gear 5 Luffy from OP05, like that level. So be cool to pull one of those, but when we get there. Right after that, I also have a couple more premium Bandai stuff, and then OPO12. Like, I've got a ton of stuff. Like I said before, I took like a 6-month break from opening stuff, but I kept buying things. So I've got like, including OPO10, I had like 3 full sets, 3 cases waiting to open. I just finally got around to it. So yeah, I'll probably open that within probably like days from now, honestly. Beginning of October as I'm recording this. So look forward to that stuff. But as for this video, I am ending it here, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.